ladies and gentlemen. This is National Sports Lloyd here, and welcome back to a brand new video. As tonight, I'm going to do my 2023 NRL Telstra Premiership round 18 Brisbane Broncos versus Dolphins review. And if you guys are brand new to the channel as well, please give a like and subscribe to the channel as well for more loyal content there coming in the near future there as well. And let's get straight into the review there. So yeah, someone covered their game himself there, a hat trick there as well. Payne Haas there. I was taking up the hard hit ups there as well. I thought that Christian Taylor, I thought he was not a bad with the grubber kicks there as well. I know he wasn't that amazing there for tonight, but I thought he did the job there as well. A fullback. And yeah, Farnworth, he's been having such a great season, and he's such a gun there as well. And it's gonna be a shame that Farnworth is gonna go to the Dolphins next season when he leaves the Bronx. And yeah, no, man was a bit quiet, but he got himself there a couple of good passes there as well while on the breakthrough there throughout the plays there on the left edge edge side there. So yeah, you know yeah, Palacia was alright in the first couple of minutes as well, but yeah, no, the Broncos they finally shown up with a better attitude compared to the first half. From last week against the Gold Coast Titans, and yeah, for the Dolphins, well, I thought that Vance Taveri, he was an absolute machine there as well in the centers there. He was breaking tackles there. He was hard to stop it there as well, and the speed, from the size like himself, it's just absolutely just unreal there from himself there as well. And yeah, Asako, it was very frustrating night from him there. The hammer there, yeah, he did score a try as well, but it was overturned as well because of obstruction there on Adam Reynolds there. So yeah, unfortunately, that was denied. But yeah, I thought that the Dolphins backline there was once again, the best attacking spot as well on the left edge. Similar to how they attacked there against the Premier Eels there last week. So yeah, I feel like that the backline there, is much more talented there, and like the fullback there, Felice Kafuzi, my God, he went off the for HIA there as well, and yeah, he hasn't been that fresh whilst coming back from his big injury there as well. Kenny Bromwich, he did the job there. Jeremy Marshall King, he did alright, but yeah, the four pack didn't really do that much there for the Dolphins there, in my opinion. You know, yeah, nah. I mean, despite the outs there with Thomas Flegler, John Ricky there, and the rest there for the Broncos in the four pack, I thought that yeah, no, Payne Haas, he did the job there quite well as well, and he's putting up a couple of offloads there as well. And yeah, the Dolphins, like once again, like they made a couple of errors there that just cost them the tries there against the Broncos. An absolute powerhouse, and yeah, Kevin Walters, he had to have a little spray against the boys there after last week when he said in the press conference there that, oh, do you think the Benjamin Hunt is going to come to the club while we're playing like this? And then that pretty much just sent out the message there to the Bronx players mentality there as well. And Katoni Stagg said, we just need to be better. Especially coming around finals time. I feel like that the Broncos attitude, it's gonna get much more mature since funny enough, Simon Kobo, at the start of the season, should I say, before the season even kicked off, Cobber said that the Kevin Walters is not really that much of a great coach, and well, look at him now, and well, I feel like that he should give him some uh, give him some credit there to Kevin Walters if he didn't give him that spray there to change his attitude there as well. You know, to be much more mature, uh, way more energy there as well. And yeah, nah, I thought that the complete sets as well from both sides. If I do look at the stats here as well, both sides here from the complete sets here, looking at the website over here, the Broncos had an 82 percent completion rate there, whilst the Dolphins there 70% of completion rate as well, and the Broncos completed 34 to 41 as well, and the Dolphins also completed 26 to 37 as well. And I gotta say, the referee for tonight was a bit how you going there as well for both sides there. So yeah, a little bit odd there as well for the refereeing in this match. Um, but the Dolphins managed to make six line breaks there, but the Broncos, my God, they made 50 tackle breaks there compared to the Dolphins 37, and yeah, nah. I mean, the Dolphins made 13 offloads, and you know, yeah, like the Broncos defensive was amazing. Yeah, no, the Broncos made about like in defense there, about like 297 tackles, and they still managed to win. Whilst the Dolphins, they made about like 345 tackles, and they also missed 51, which is all including the tackle breaks there from the Broncos. So yeah, 37 missed tackles there from the Bronx, and yeah, also ineffective tackles as well, mostly from the Dolphins as well, 17 to 15. And yeah, they conceded eight penalties there, the Dolphins, and yeah, nah, the Broncos only conceded one ruck infringement there. So not a many tonight, which is good. So yeah, nah. But I'm gonna go through the rest of the match there by play and see if there's any other moments as well that I may have missed out. So yeah, as we go down on the screen as well. Obviously, a kick off there as well. Vance Tiway makes the line break there in the second minute as well. And then it was a no try there for the Dolphins as well. From the hammer, as I mentioned before, obstruction there from Connie Lemon there on Reynolds. So yeah, that was a no try there for Hamisho to buy Fido, as you know he has been carrying the Dolphins there much more recently, and a line break there from Son Cobb there as well. And yeah, he dived himself there over there as well to put the Broncos in front of there by 4 points to nil. But Reynolds does miss a conversion as well. And it was a set restart there from the Dolphins as well. But Tessinu knocks on the ball, I think, while getting tackled as well. Sean O'Sullivan there conceded a slow peel penalty there, and Jerry Marshall King stripped the ball there, and yeah, it was in the 60 minute as well. Ewan Aiken comes on there for Felice Confusi, as he was out there for the night there. Felice Confusi there for the HA as well. It was a successful capture challenge there from the Broncos as Yon Aiken, it looks like he stripped off the ball there. I'm not sure who it was, but the commentators were saying that did it really come off the arms there, or was it purposely trying to wrap him around there in a tackle? So I mean, was he trying to purposely tackle, or was he trying to purposely strip the ball? You you guys be the judge about that one. Mark Nichols, he comes on there for Jesse Bromwich there in the 20 minute as well. Ray Stone conceded a penalty there as well for being offside there in the 21st minutes. And then Farworth there, he goes in there as well and he makes it 8 points to nil. And then Reynolds, he gets his first ever conversion there for the Knights. And Kenneth Bromwich there was put on a report there, I think, from a late shot. I'm not too sure. Cody Nikarima, he's got himself there a line break there as well to make it 10 points to 4. And then Jermaine Osaka there, he makes it 10 points to 6 there for the Dolphins. And then Corey Johnson there, he comes in there for Kobe Herrington. And then it was Farworth there. Once again, he makes it 14 points to 6. And Reynolds, he does miss a conversion as well. And a couple minutes later, it was a line dropper there from the Broncos in the 35th minute there as well. But Ray Stone, he strips the ball there as well, and yeah, successful challenge there from the Broncos, and yeah, Katona Stags, he puts up the bomb as well, but man, he knocks on the ball, and then Reynolds there in the second half. Well, it was half time there. 14 points to 6 there. In the second half, there it was Tessanu who made the line break there as well on the left edge there, and then Cody Nicarima there makes the line break there as well. But it was an error there from Sean O'Sullivan there as well, and a couple minutes later, there in the 15th minute as well, Vilance Tiwari there makes the line break there as well in the 50th minute there, and 14 points to 10 there, and in the 51st minute there, Tyson Smoother there, he comes on there for Billy Walters, and then Xavier Wilson comes on there for Payne House, wearing the number 11 there. And then it was Jermaine Sacco who did unfortunately miss the conversion there. Tosses Smoother there for his first ever touch there. I believe while coming on makes the error there in the 53rd minute as well. Then Adam Reynolds there, he puts up the bomb as well. And then Justin Bromwich there, he comes on there for Herman SCSC there as well in the 56th minute there as well. And then Isaiah Couture there, he puts up the bomb as well. But then Cody Nicarima there makes the error there as well. Bakura there also makes the error there as well in the 58 minute there as well. Josh Kerr, he comes to there for Mark Nichols. And the dangerous tackle there from Xavier walks in there as well. But Keon Palacia there, he comes to there for Martin Tapau. And then Kobe Herrington there, he comes to there for Corey Jensen. And then it was Adam Reynolds there who had to put on a long dropper there in the 61st minute and also in the 60th second minute there. Then Joe Marshall King, he makes himself there a line break as well, and he makes it 14 points or, and Jermaine Osaka there makes it 16 points to 14. Payne Haas, he rotates back there with Xavier Walton there as well, the seventh substitution there. for the match there in the 64th minute as well. Adam Reynolds there, he puts up the bomb there as well, and then Soren Cobb there collects it there as well in the 18th to make it 18 points to 16. And then Reynolds there makes it 20 points to 16, converting Soren Cobo's hat trick. And then it was not long after when it was errors and bombs and Mark Nichols coming back on there for Kenneth Bromwich there in the 74th minute there. The last substitution there as well, I believe. No, hang on a sec. The last substitution there, Dolphins, it came off there for a HA there, so Ewan Aiken, he had to come off there for a HA there in the last 15 minutes there, especially with Herbie Farmoff there as well. So that's not good there for the Broncos. I mean, Farmoff was such a gun in this game, and yeah, nah, the fact that he's suffocating from a HA in the last 15 minutes is, well, it's a bit worrying there as well. But I'm pretty sure they're going to have Deleuze Hooter there as well to come in there as well for next week, or do they have the bye next week? I'm not too sure. Someone Cobo makes stuff there a line break there as well. No, hang on a sec. Yeah, in the 70th minute here, this is the moment where he makes the hat trick here. Bad. And he makes it 24 points to 16. And Reynolds, he misses the conversion there as well. But there were some slight changes there as well, as the Dolphins there, the Broncos, they kick off there as well, and Vlas Terori there, he was going all over the place as well, and they tried to give off there to Jermaine Osaka there on the line break there as well, but Jermaine Osaka there, he spills his lollies there as well, and he slips the ball there, and that's going to be game as well, and that's going to be full time. The Broncos, they get their first ever win in the first ever game here at the Gabba. So yeah, nah, the Battle of Brisbane, and the Broncos win 2-0. The one at Suncorp and the one at the first ever rugby league game at the Gabba there as well in its finest. So yeah, second half was a little bit mediocre. Both sides were a bit, hey, going there. I thought that the Broncos there in the first 20 minutes there in the second half were, a little bit hey, going there with the attitude, but once it hit it kicked it in there, you know, they started to get up for it, and they made sure that they didn't choke it on how they did there in the second half there against the Titans there last week. So yeah, they won against the one without Walsh, and yeah, they get the job done, and moving on to next week there. As for the Dolphins, I thought this was the best of a performance here in a while, and it looks like that Vlad Tivori there is really going well for them in the centers there. And as for the Hammer there, he's been going incredible, but I'm for sure that Simon Cobo is for sure going to get a call up there for Game 3 there for Queensland. So we will have to wait and see for that. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be the review there as well. But before we wrap things up as well, we're going to do the player ratings as well, as we always do in the reviews here as well. So my top five best players there for the Brisbane Broncos. I'm going to say my man of the match there is going to go off the two Payne halves. He made himself 216 running meters there as well. 88 post contact meters there as well. 21 hit ups there. Holy shit. Yeah, nah. Three offloads there. 26 receps there, 5 passes there, 24 tackles and no missed tackles. Wow. Holy crap. Mate, honestly, give up there to Payne Haas. I think that was his best ever performance this season. Like no missed tackles, over 200 running meters there, 3 offloads, 21 hit ups there, 88 post contact meters. Like my god, he is a monster, man. I think this was definitely his powerhouse moment as well, and yeah. Like he could have been up there, in the VB hard deck uh, index rankings there as well uh, after tonight's performance. So yeah, fair dues there to Payne Haas. Wow, yeah, definitely deserves man of the match in my opinion. Number two, I'm gonna give it to Simon Cobber there. Get himself there a hat trick there as well. He made himself there about like how many meters? 146, 24 kick return meters. 40, 41 post contact meters as well. 2 line breaks there. 8 tackle breaks there. One don't have run there by 19 meters there. So not that bad. 4 passes, 21 recepts there, and 26 kicking meters there as well from Cobo, and he's only made about like 1 error there. So yeah, nah, I'm real there from someone Cobo there as well to give himself a hat trick there as well. So I'm pretty sure from that performance, I'm pretty sure he's going to get the call up there for Origin Game 3 against New South Wales down in Sydney. Number 3, Herbie Farmoth, man, like he is an absolute gun. He ran the same amount of meters there as of Cobo. He made 49 post contact meters there as well. He made 2 line breaks there, 8 tackle breaks there as well. Um, and he made 1 offload there, 2 dummy passes there as well. And yeah, he made no errors there whatsoever there, and yeah, amazing performance there from Herbert Farmoff there. And for number 4, I'm gonna go and give it to I'll say potentially, yeah, I'll say maybe who else? I'll give it to Corey Oates. Maybe. No, actually, you know what? I'll give it to Katoni Staggs, man. I thought he was amazing there as well, along with Tristan Sailor there as well, and I thought he was giving his all there as well. And yeah, I'll give him there for number 4, and for number 5, man. Um, I'll give it to Adam Reynolds, there as well. Um, yeah, he's made himself there by like 300 and 87 running meters there as well. No, actually, you know what? I'm gonna go for something unpopular here, and I know he wasn't amazing, but fair dues, to Tristan Sailor there. I thought, yeah, nah, I'm gonna give it to number 5, Tristan Sailor. I thought he wasn't bad there tonight, and I thought he got the job there on what he had to do there as well. A fullback. So yeah, nah. He made about like 72 running meters there as well, which is more than what Reynolds did. He made about like 35 um 35 return meters as well. 15 post contact meters as well. But like one line break assist and one try assist as well. And one take a break as well. And he made one dummy half run there, which is gained 11 meters there. Two dummy passes, but like 60 passes and 25 receps there, and he made like five tackles there and two missed tackles, but I'm pretty sure every single fullback, doesn't really tackle that much. And he made like 3 4 kicking meters as well, off from two kicks as well, and he did put in one bomb as well, and obviously he put in the grub kick as well throughout the try assist as well, and yeah, I thought his uh, performance here was not that bad, and I thought he deserved some props as well throughout the try assist as well. And yeah, that's my top five best players there for the Broncos, and my top five best players there for the Dolphins. Well, once again, it's a little bit hard, but I'm going to go for the best man there. Velocity Warrior, man. I thought he was an absolute machine there tonight. And yeah, he may be like 137 running meters as well, 57 post contact meters as well, two line breaks there, eight tackle breaks as well, one dummy half runs there as well also, and about like yeah, that's pretty much it there as well. For Valencia to wear there. Number two, I'm gonna go for not many good plays here from the Dolphins. You know what? I'll go for Cody Nick Rim. I thought he was a little bit dangerous there from the kick return there as well. Grabbed himself there 35 from the kick return, 155 running meters there as well, off from 60 runs, 28 post contact meters as well, two line breaks as well, one line break assist as well, eight tackle breaks there. He made be like one dummy half runs as well. And he made one offload and about like four dummy passes as well. 24 passes and 40 receps there, and yeah, no, I thought he did really good as well. He's got himself there about like one force drummer there, and he made about like two grubbers as well. And yeah, for his running game and his kick game was uh, did the job status there for myself there. Uh, Number three, I'm gonna go for um who else was who else did the right there for the Dolphins? Um, yeah, I'll say that freaking I'll say I'll say that Jamo Psycho for number three, man. For number four, I'm gonna go for stuff. I'll say Tessinu. For number five, I'll probably go for Mark Nichols as well. I thought he gave it his best as well. And yeah, I thought that's my top five best players as well. I'm quite surprised that the Hammer wasn't really the good there as well. After he got denied from the try there as well. And yeah, nah, he was a little bit quiet, but he did make three offloads there as well. The Hammer, and he also made that's pretty much it there from the Hammer. So yeah, that's pretty much my 2023 NRL Touch Premiership there as well. For round 18, the Battle of Brisbane, part two, and the Broncos win it all in 2023, and yeah, they win it at the first ever rugby game being held at the Gabba there as well, and yeah, if you guys are brand new to the channel there as well, please give a like and and subscribe here to the channel here as well for more loaded content there coming in the near future as well. And let's go up to 600 subscribers there as well before the end of July, which today is the first of July there as well. So yeah, let's start to reach to the goal as well. And thank you so much for watching. And well, I hope this type of reviews that I'm doing there as well, since Streamlabs throughout the live reactions, they have not been doing me some justice there as well, since it just randomly just like uh, f- freezes, which I don't know why. But for now, yeah, just let me know. Do you guys want me to do more reviews like this, or do you guys want me to do more live reactions instead of doing reviews like this? So yeah, just let me know in the comment section below, and yeah, uh, as always, take care and have a wonderful and warm night there. And this has been National Sports Law here. Take care and have a safe and also um, good night and peace.
Coming in hot.